nice. Are you ready to be pace setters for your team? We are so honored to have been asked to be a part of this event, and we are so excited about where Lifevantage is today and where we are going. We are Tim and Sarah Cox from South Louisiana, and we absolutely love Lifevantage. As you heard, we actually met through the business about 6.5 years ago, and it has just been the most incredible experience. Where's our pictures? Am I supposed to do that?
She wanted the clicker.
I thought I pushed it. Okay. So this is our sweet little family, our beautiful little girl. We get to travel the world and live life on our terms because of the leverage that we have created with our team. And that's what we're going to talk to you about today, how to build leverage in your business and how to make this a work from home business if that's what you need, because that's what we decided we needed since we brought our little girl into this world.
Isn't she cute, little baby girl?
Bring her back. She's so cute.
And so, guys, really, this is the reason why I wanted to build this business. Well, partly because my first meeting, she did the first presentation. So I remember her being up on the whiteboard talking about building 3 legs, and I was really just focused on 2. Just kidding. And so our story has really evolved. You know, when we first got into this thing, we both worked traditional jobs. She was in the maritime industry, and I was a contractor. I was working in the construction industry. And flip to the next slide. Although in the construction industry, there's a lot of ability to create leveraged income. Those of you in construction know the more leverage you create, sometimes the more headaches you create. And you know, over the last 6 years, I've heard a lot of people have the conversation about residual income, and that's a powerful conversation. However, a more powerful conversation is the conversation about leveraged income. Because residual income means your income can keep going, leveraged income means your income can keep growing. And not enough people are having this conversation about leveraged income. Now, if you work a traditional job, which I assume most people in here are working traditional jobs like we did, can I just say this, guys? Can we stop as an industry saying things like just over broke for jobs? I'm a big believer that if you're providing for your family, whether it's a job, whether you're self-employed, whether you own a business, whether you're a network marketer, you deserve a round of applause.
Yeah, you
So
do.
the last thing we need to do is drive people away from our business because we're criticizing them for working jobs, right? But there are some big differences between how you get paid. Linear income is trading your time for money. You do the work, you get paid. Something happens, you don't show up for work, you're not gonna get paid. Leveraged income is the income derived from the efforts of others. And that's the power of this business, to be able to build a powerful network of spare time, part-time, full-time entrepreneurs, and through that network, you share in the revenue. Next slide. And so how does leverage work in your business? You know, we always hear 15 presentations a month, and that's a pretty good number. You do 15 presentations a month long enough, you're gonna have success. But most of the people, the top earners in this room, will tell you 15 presentations a month, they probably did 15 presentations a week, right? Most of those guys did 60 or 70, but even at 60 or 70, you can only do so many presentations and you can only sustain that for so long. But if you did 15 presentations a month and you built a little leverage in your business, you found 2 other people to do 15 presentations a month, the 3 of you are now doing 45 presentations a month. Bring that down one more level. 2 more presentations from those 2, 2 more people from those 2 doing 15 presentations a month, your group of 7 people is now doing 105 presentations a month, right? Imagine you didn't have 7 people in your organization. Imagine you had 70 people in your organization. Imagine if you had 700 people in your organization. How many presentations would be happening in your group, and how long would it take you to do those yourself? And so if you build leverage and you all share in the responsibility of telling the story about the products and the business, that's the key to creating the large incomes that you see on that income disclosure sheet.
And so leverage gives you options. When I joined Lifevantage almost 7 years ago, I was climbing the corporate ladder in the oil and gas industry Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, just dreaming about the next vacation I was going to take. And it didn't take me long. I graduated, and about 2 weeks in, I was like, I don't think this is the life that I want to live. I want freedom. I want my time back. And so I saw this opportunity as a way to live life on my terms. no experience in network marketing before, but we have a proven system, and we do this together as a team, and people that I knew were having success with it. So if they could do it, I could do it too. And so we worked very hard to figure this thing out, to learn how to do it, to give us options. And in 3 years, we reached the level of Pro 8 because of our incredible team. And in December of 2015, we decided to get married and take a honey month. Who wants to take a honey month? We spent 2 weeks in Punta Cana. It was amazing. And then we got to start our life in a new home, in a new city, and it was so much fun. And then 2 months later, this one goes on his annual snowboarding trip.
That was one of my non-negotiables when we got married. I said, I gotta go on my snowboarding trip every year.
Yeah, so this second picture, if you don't know what that is, that's him lying next to a tree that
Never seen a tree move that fast.
appeared out of nowhere. Took him out.
That was actually literally a still of after I hit the tree. And so, yes, I was going through a tree, and yes, I have a GoPro in my hand. Yes, I do have the video. Some of you may have seen that. But I hit a tree doing about 15 or 20 miles an hour. Was not expecting that to happen. Fractured my pelvis in 2 places, fractured 2 ribs. And if I was still working full-time in the construction industry, that would have taken me out for 2 months. And 2 months without working your construction
Better or
business.
worse, right?
Right? And so thank goodness we dug the well before we were thirsty. We hear that phrase all the time, dig the well before you're thirsty. And essentially that means, creating a situation where you have safety nets. And we built that safety net over the first 3 years, and thank goodness we did because it came in handy.
Yeah, and then 10 months ago, as you heard, we welcomed our sweet baby girl into this world, and we've been able to spend all of our time with her together and be those full-time parents. That was so important to us, and really take time to adjust to that new life. So creating leverage gives you options.
And so how do you create leverage that lasts? Some people ask, okay, I built a business, and how do I create income that lasts a long time but grows a long time? So here's a few points that we're gonna go over for you on how you create leverage that lasts in your business.
So never stop sharing. You set the pace for your team, and the more customers you have, and more importantly, the more distributors you have sharing this information, the more leverage you're going to create.
Develop strong leadership. Customers and distributors are going to come and own your business. That's just a part of it. Leaders are there for the long haul. And if you're the only leader of your entire organization, and for some reason you need to step back, or for some reason you hit a tree, snowboarding, you have to have leaders that are willing to pick up that baton. And just remember this, guys, good leaders create followers, great leaders create other leaders. And sometimes those leaders are gonna end up 20, 30, 40 levels down in your organization, but the great thing is our compensation plan takes care of that. So develop the leadership in your group.
Develop a strong and loyal customer base. Customers are king. If you have customers that are on subscription, thank them for their business and send them little goodie bags of the products that they aren't taking so you can expose them to more information. Appreciate your customers and they'll appreciate you. And when they experience the incredible results of our products, I bet you they'll be telling their friends and family, and they may even upgrade to become distributors.
Share the value of stacks and subscriptions. I love the stacks that we have now, the bundles. And if you want the average size of the orders in your organization to go up, you have to have more stacks. And if you want those orders to stay longer term, you have to have the subscriptions. But here's the deal. These 2 programs here are awesome. They give discounts, and they're a great thing for your business, but you have to focus less on what it does for your business and focus more on what these 2 programs do for your customers and the people consuming the products. And then you have to highlight the benefit of that, because your customers, they want to know what's in it for me, right? They're not going to put that on there so you can have more income, but if you highlight the benefits of the stacks and the subscriptions, that's the key to getting people to see the real value of it.
Build community. Create a culture in your team that people want to be a part of. Have fun building your business. Have fun together at these events. Come together to build the business together and to celebrate successes together, and just spend time as a community having fun, going for the same goals, and people will stick around a whole lot longer because they want to be a part of something bigger than them.
Leverage systems and tools for duplication. You want your business to be system dependent. And when I say that, I don't mean everything's push button and you don't rely on people. People still have to do the work. But you want to have a systematic approach to your business, a 1, 2, 3 step of how you do certain things. And you want to leverage tools, because if the people in your organization every single day are spending time answering questions or doing the same trainings, you can either create a tool for them to use, or use one of the tools that your upline has created, or use the amazing tools that corporate has provided for us. And so leverage those tools and take away all that friction, and people can, just focus on the productive activities in their business.
Evolve with the company and the times. When I joined almost 7 years ago, we were strictly the Pro Tandem company, and we had one video, the ABC News piece. We have evolved to a company that helps you biohack your body using the use of nutrigenomics, and we have an opportunity that is the ultimate side hustle. So change your story. If you've been involved as long as I have, change your story to be what the company is today. And evolving with the times, people communicate on social media. I have friends that call me now through Facebook Messenger. So people are on social media. Go where people are and start to learn the different methods of building the business.
And you're a product of social media.
I am.
Right?
I am.
Right, and so we understand that some people aren't on social media, and you never will be. However, those of you who are, and you get into the scroll hole, right, you might as well be utilizing that to build a business. And so we built this thing offline, mostly, in the very beginning, right? Most of what we created there, part of our team there, you see on the left side, we did a lot of offline stuff. And then Sarah decided to get pregnant. I don't know how that happened. So we had our little baby girl, and things changed a little bit. And everybody's got their non-negotiables in this business, whether it's spiritual, whether it's, fitness. One of our non-negotiables was we wanted to both be there to raise our little girl. That was important. I get to spend every single day, the first 2 to 3 hours of my day, just me and my little girl. And that's important to me. So if you see here on the right side, this is how we're starting to evolve a little bit. We still do some offline stuff. We still have a large part of our organization does home meetings and whatnot. But we've started to shift some of that to the online stuff, and we do a lot of stuff over Facebook Live. We do a lot of stuff with technology and social media, and we're mixing the high tech with the high touch.
And so some of the tools we use, he mentioned, we use Zoom. We're able to do presentations with our team around the world. It doesn't matter where they are, we can connect with them. We're using Facebook and Facebook Messenger, connect with people.
Facebook.
Yeah, and you know what? A lot of your friends that you are already friends with on Facebook, how often do you see those people? We're busy, right? We all have very busy lives. A lot of people have jobs. We're all doing a million things. This allows you to stay current with what's going on in their life. And I like to just connect with people in the comment section of their profiles and then take it to Facebook Messenger and have private conversations where they always reveal their pain to me. And Lifevantage is an answer for everything. So that opens the door for me to share with them, people that I would not see otherwise.
Facebook Messenger, guys, if you're not using that as a tool, it is a calling app. It is a video chat app. You can video chat with up to 50 people in there. You can, what else can you do in there? You can share documents and whatnot. It is the most powerful tool that we found today, technology-wise, to help to connect with people. And all it is, guys, we know the principles stay the same. The principles from way back when this thing started, back in the early 1900s or whenever it started, the principles are still the same today. The tactics and the tools are interchangeable. And Facebook is just a different tool for you to be able to connect with people. And so a 3-step strategy that we're using right now is connecting people with on Facebook. Then we take it into Facebook Messenger, and then we do some sort of face-to-face conversation with them. Either we get on a phone call, or we get on video conference, or we meet them face-to-face if it's somebody who's in our town.
And I actually joined a local Facebook group of moms of Covington, where we live. And I get to connect with so many moms on Facebook, and a lot of them are looking for ways to make money from home, and I can actually go and meet with them face-to-face. So I like to do both. I'm a social person. I like to be with people, so I like to do it all, but I use Facebook to connect with so many people.
Well, in closing, guys, I just want to say this. Listen, let's have a conversation here. A lot of you, everybody, you're talking to your friends, right? And you've heard a lot of different opinions about your business or about what you're doing. If I would have listened to the opinions of some of the people that told me not to do this business, we would not have time freedom, I wouldn't be with her, and I wouldn't have my little baby girl. So I want to ask you, how many opinions of the people in your circle are keeping you from experiencing amazing things in your life? And if you're wondering if you're in the right place, let me tell you guys, we've been in for her almost 7 years, me almost 6 years, and this is the best time to be involved with this company.
Yes, it is.
You are here with the right company at the right time, with the right people, with the right products. You just have to bring the right you.
So you have to hold on, yes. You have to hold on to the vision that you want for your life, and you have to believe that it is possible, because it is. We all have your back. We believe in you. You have to believe in yourself. Go after your dreams. Don't let anyone put you in a box, and we'll see y'all at the top.